Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas? Aren't you there to find a way to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants? How much work goes into that? I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying, that's the man in power. I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House. But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency.
So that was Stephen A. Smith and a little bit of what he had to say about Jasmine Crockett. And I want to get into this a little bit because he made another video talking about Jasmine Crockett recently. Actually, yesterday, if I remember correct. Yeah, yesterday. And Stephen A. Smith bent the knee. Let's dive in.
I wanted to take a moment because I saw something disturbing in regards to President Donald Trump and how he came at Representative Jasmine Crockett. And I wanted to take this opportunity to attack this issue as it pertained to me and Jasmine Crockett because I personally have had an issue with how things have been misconstrued and misinterpreted. But at the end of the day, I have to own it. And that's what I'm going to do today. And so when somebody says to me, Stephen, rather than point to her and her verbiage and her language and how she talked about the president, what about how he talks? I have no problem with that. I can understand that. And if that is the reason that everybody is in an uproar, that is fine. And I have no problem apologizing to that to my sister because, damn it, I want her to know I don't feel that way about her. Just like I didn't feel that way about Kamala Harris. Just like I don't feel that way about the marvelous, the wonderful, the incomparable, the greatest first lady ever, and Michelle Obama, in my estimation, or anybody else. But what we're going to do on this show is understand who the hell I am and how it's going to be as long as I'm doing this show. I have no problem apologizing if I'm wrong. I have no problem apologizing if I've made somebody feel a certain kind of way. But I'm going to challenge the legitimacy of what people come at me with when I think that challenge is warranted and deserved. If you came to me and you said to me that it came across as a bit dismissive, Stephen, you should have been more protective of her than that because look at how he speaks. Look at how they act on Capitol Hill towards her. I understand that. But when somebody tries to take that to accuse me of being disrespectful or in any way misogynistic, I'm going to push back on that because that's emphatically false. There's no truth to that whatsoever, and I'm not accepting that, and I'm not owning that. I can sit up there and I can look at Representative Jasmine Crockett. Do you know what I think she should be doing? I think she should be competing for the Senate seat in Texas or for the Attorney General spot because she's qualified. I personally think Kamala Harris should have ran for governor of California. I've said it for the record that if Michelle Obama was running for president, she would have beat Trump, in my opinion. I think she'd have done it. That's how I feel. But somehow, some way, it's never enough for some people out there. I understand. I would advise you to get over it or buckle up because I'm not going away.
Buckle up. What do you mean buckle up? You literally just bent the knee to the mob and apologized for something that you said with your chest. Okay? Stand on it. Why you going back now? What, you scared? Bro, these people are so fake. It's just a fraud, man. Fraud. This man said it with his chest about Jasmine Crockett, what he had to say, and then made another video talking about the people who are coming at him, right? He went back at them, and now he's coming back and apologizing. Goodness gracious, man. People these days, boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. And now he's, well, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, all right, Stephen A. Okay. Bro, it's people like this that really annoy me. The fence riders, or at least attempted to ride the fence, and then once one side of the fence, you know, got their pitchforks and was coming after him. Hey, I'm on your side. Goodness gracious. And he's acting like these people actually give a crap about him. Right? The woke mob. The next time that he says something crazy, they're going to go after him again, call for his job the same way they did before. Like, if this is the way that you conduct yourself, bending the knee to the woke mob, then why even have a show? Why even have a show? Why even have a commentary show, I should say, right? Because we all know what you're going to say. We already know. It's going to be catered to the woke mob. That's all you're going to talk about. That's all you're going to talk about. There ain't going to be not a single bit of truth in there. This man said Jasmine Crockett should run for Senate because she's qualified. How? What? Qualified? Her own party didn't want to push her into what was it? What committee was it? Her own party did not give her the votes, and she came out and admitted it, which we all knew, of course. She came out and said it. Yeah, I don't have the votes from my own party members. Her own party was like, nah, Jasmine, go sit down somewhere. Her own party. People in D.C., politicians, Democrats. Her own party gave her the boot. Like, nah, son, you are not about to be on this committee. Absolutely not. And then he said Kamala should have ran for governor. Well, I mean, listen, maybe Kamala would have won governor of California because it's so liberal. Maybe, but also she damn sure could have lost too. But my goodness, man, talk about a fence rider. You know, just jeez Louise. Snake oil salesman. That's what he is.
This is my show. I will say what I feel and I will do what I want. It doesn't mean I'm going to be insensitive. It doesn't mean that I don't care about our community. A matter of fact, most of the trouble I get in is because I care about our community. And the reason I'm bringing this up and the reason that I'm willing to attack this subject, because this really ain't about Jasmine Crockett. I respect her. I wish her nothing but the best. I was simply asking a question. That's all. What's working for you? Because I don't want her to lose the prowess that she has. I want it to continue to gain and elevate. We need resistance to what we see going on in the streets of America. I asked a question. I get it now with Trump feeding into that nonsense, giving him fodder or ammunition to continue to go out there and talk about our black women that way. I got it. I don't like that at all. I don't want to be associated with nothing like that. And I apologize because I respect the hell out of Jasmine.
And now because you black and she a black woman, you're not allowed to criticize her. Come on, bro. This is so, it's so weak. It's so pathetic. We can't criticize black women. Why not? Are black women not humans just like the rest of us? What do you mean? What do you mean? You can't criticize black women simply because they black? What are you talking about here? We criticize white people, we criticize Asian people, we criticize Hispanics, and we're going to criticize black people like myself and Jasmine Crockett and Stephen A. Smith and everybody in between. Just because you a black woman don't mean you are absolved of all criticism. What are you talking about? This is so stupid. It's so stupid. Bro, and it's stuff like this that is part of the problem. But we're going to get into that discussion. Maybe I'm going to dive into that on the second channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the second channel because, yeah, that's... Anyway.
Jasmine Crockett and what she has accomplished. I absolutely do. And I appreciate the fact that she feels compelled to fight the way that she's fought, the way that she fights because of what she's dealing with. I've been a journalist for over 30 years. I don't want enemies. I truly don't. But I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to call it like I see it.
No, you're not. Because if you called it like you saw it, you would have stuck with your first statement. Because that was you calling it like you saw it. Now you backtracking. You backsliding. Bending the knee. But hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing, I guess. Couldn't be me.
It should be done respectfully. It should be done with the sensitivity that it needs to be done with. I get it. I understand. But I'm going to be me. I'm going to call it like I see it. I can look Jasmine Crockett in the face and say, I'm sorry for any kind of noise I caused in your direction. Because she is accomplished and she is smart and she does have an incredible, incredible challenge working in this political climate on Capitol Hill. I got it. And when Trump came at her like that, I said, damn it. I was pissed off because I said, that's what they're talking about. When they're saying, you know what, when you question something about her, it's going to invite that. I understand. But we also need to be able to ask her questions. Just like we would ask Kamala Harris questions. Just like we would ask AOC questions. Just like we would ask Gavin Newsom questions. Just like we would ask Chuck Schumer questions or anybody else. That comes with it. It comes with it.
If you know that, then why are you apologizing? Bro, this dude, see what I mean? See what I mean? But we got to be able to ask your questions. Isn't that what you did in that first video? Why are you apologizing for it now in this one? Why? Like you see what I mean? Bro, just doing a whole lot of this. Oh man, these folks, bro. And this is why the Democrat Party is an absolute joke. This is why the Democrat Party is utter crap right now. Utter crap. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Shameful stuff, man. Absolutely shameful stuff. And I'm scrolling down and I'm looking. I want y'all to see this, bro. Look at his like to dislike ratio. People are going at this dude, 980 likes and 3.3K dislikes. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Wow. He's trying to cancel the cancellation. LMAO, you did all that just to apologize. Bruh, you can't be serious. John Witherspoon voice, flip-flopping this no backbone. Damn, they got you. It's my show. I'll say what I want until they tell you not to. And that's facts. That's facts. This guy is so damn weak. I have zero respect for this guy. This guy wouldn't last in a debate. Why does this show exist? Now, guys, he didn't fold. He just neatly placed himself in a drawer. Damn, bro, you really lost me. Stephen A. Smith is apologizing. What a shock. No one believes what you said. Everyone believes you got the talk. That's facts. Hey, the black bourgeoisie called him up and was like, hey, listen here, young black one. You better bow down and say yes to massa. Okay? Stephen A. Smith out here, yes to massa. Yes, sir, massa. His own comment section is cooking this dude, bro. Cooking him. Damn, they buck, bro. Yeah. Stick to sports. Politics too cutthroat for you. Spoken like the true coward that he is. What is the point to be a straight shooter if apologizing for everything you say? Bro, his whole comment section Hey, Stephen A. Smith, you go put on a dress next? Bro, his whole comment section is cooking this dude, bro. What the, you caved? Apology not accepted. Oh, man. He gives Roland Martin too much respect, bro. Tokyo Drift is his new nickname. Nothing straight about this shot, Stephen A. Smith. Goodness great. His whole comment section is roasting him. Absolutely roasting him. His like to dislike ratio is completely flopped. Bro, he literally just made it worse on himself. Because at least his viewers respected him because they felt like he was an honest guy who was somewhat of a straight shooter. Now you just completely destroyed that reputation. Not to say that, he had that reputation with me in the first place, but apparently with a lot of his viewers, he had that reputation to be a straight shooter. And that was gone. So congratulations, Stephen A. Smith. You played yourself.